Pikachu Thunder Jolt mechanisms.
That's right, the mechanisms. So these guys played, Axe and aMSa played, I believe it was SFAT and Dewan shroomed Energy McDaniel at Smash Summit 5.
Okay.
And Axe and aMSa, I don't remember, I want to say the winner set SFAT and shroomed barely won. Or it was close one way or the other, I don't remember, but I guess TLDR, they played in losers, and Axe and aMSa creamed them. It was just obliteration. It was glorious.
They were pretty good.
So
Pretty good.
you know, SFAT and PewPewU have that extra slight bit of synergy over SFAT and Shroom. Similar teams otherwise, but yeah, let's see how this goes. This is going to be a very big win for axe and aMSa if they can snatch this away.
Yeah. And before aMSa really kind of came around, we didn't really know too much about Yoshi and teams. And Yoshi Pikachu in particular is
Yoshi in particular
crazy.
is a very unexplored team. Even when, like, because I remember me and you played them in friendlies.
Yeah, oh yeah, at Summit.
And Summit. And we, like, were doing pretty well. And I felt like, this team, like, I don't really know what, I think for them too, because that was like on Friday or Thursday.
Yeah, they were still learning
They were still learning the synergy, and I feel like their skill level at like the team synergy aspect rose so much from when we played them in friendlies to the bracket.
Right.
Where they were like just playing off each other so well. So hopefully we see some of that. I want to try to identify, like, because when I come into sets like this, especially when you've got an unfamiliar sort of, team, especially, no one really watches Yoshi Pikachu, right?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to identify what the win condition is for the red team here. And, like, let's look for, essentially what Yoshi, what aMSa and what Axe are kind of going for, because I think we know more about Fox and Marth, right?
Right. We've seen PewFat so many times in this kind of juncture in the tournament. Great save from SFAT there with the jab.
Yeah.
But it seems like both Pikachu in particular has a hard time like getting in, so he's kind of counting on aMSa to like kind of roam the platforms and kind of put pressure on, waiting for their moves, and then kind of double jump canceling it and getting something started that way. And then Axe is just like right there to pick up off of it.
You think these guys, the worst stage might be FD? Because you look at how aMSa's playing, he's kind of staying on the platforms. I mean, a lot of aMSa's neutral game is wave landing on the platforms, right?
Yeah, he can control so much space.
Right.
So I would agree with you that FD does seem like more problematic. And
wow. PewPewU living to a really high percent there.
Yeah.
aMSa, no.
And he had his jump.
He always has his jump. PewPewU's so good at saving his jump.
That was really smart doing the falling forward air like that, keeping himself safe.
Yep.
Man. Okay. PewPewU sitting at 4 stocks.
Yeah, he's a tank when he needs to be sometimes.
Really is.
aMSa also living to a really, really high percent here. Almost like, almost obnoxious for PewPewU to try to kill him. Oh my god, but PewPewU's just, he's like reverse Marthritising the red team right now. Wow, up tilt at 203.
That'll do it.
SFAT is, gonna basically be the guy that has all the killing power, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like especially against, even just setups like that. That was actually a very excellent dash dance grab. It's kind of harder to dash dance grab Pikachu's in the air sometimes than it seems because of how far he goes with it. It's like a little deceiving.
Right.
You just have to know the spacing pretty well, I think. It's like Falcon.
Yeah, and then he can also like change up whether he fast falls it or not, and that changes up the amount of space it takes up.
Yeah.
So it is difficult to space. Okay.
Wow. Wow. You see PewPewU is just actually going, he's like boxing with aMSa, he's just making it work.
Yeah, he really is.
A lot of Mars, PewPewU included, like, don't really like that matchup. Oh my god, the save attempt from PewPewU.
Yeah.
PewPewU definitely like looking like the player of the match right now. I feel like he's just like the glue that's making PewFat so successful right now.
Yeah, and I think he's getting the matchup that he kind of wants. He doesn't really want to fight Axe in the one-on-one, and he's getting a lot of aMSa, as we keep seeing right now.
Yep. And he knows that he doesn't have to kill him, he just has to pile on damage. That's fine.
Right. Oh, a quick little up B snags Pikachu as he was refreshing his invincibility. Okay.
Oh, I like that from aMSa. Although, it's kind of scary for Pikachu to be at this percent.
Yeah, and Yoshi no double jump.
Oh, that's it.
Wow.
It is.
PewPewU!
Yeah, PewPewU looking like maybe this is the piece of the puzzle that SFAT needed.
Yeah.
Because it's funny to me because, in singles, he acts as like, kind of one of his demons. And in fact, if you remember that, I think it was Yahoo Esports a while back that did that, Who's Your Demon? Series, he actually said Axe is my demon.
Right.
And he doesn't like the Marth versus aMSa matchup. He goes Fox. He he lost to him the only time he's ever played him in singles with Marth. But in doubles, it's just a different. It's a different ball, entirely different game, I guess.
It's kind of like what you said. I mean, he doesn't have to like really tack on the kills as such, but he has to. He can just do like simplistic combos that end in forward smash and then kind of run away back to SFAT, and that kind of works out a lot better in teams and may not work as well in singles. But yeah, really, really great play from PewPewU in that first match. Pretty decisive. Oh man. Where do you think they're gonna go in this game 2? They're both standing up for the counter pick.
I hope they're. I mean, I hope they're not going anywhere physically. I don't know. They're both. I guess they're just talking to PewFat. Maybe that's the etiquette, right? Like they lost the match, so
they have to stand up.
They feel like they need to walk over and do the communicating. Whereas if they win the match, PewFat's got to come over.
That is very polite.
Yeah.
Very polite.
It's the etiquette.
Oh man.
All right. Let's see if... Man.
So they didn't... basically, aX and aMSa need to tackle the PewPewU problem. He was just kind of running away, and he was surviving for way too long. So even though they struck to Dreamland, that actually turned out to be more advantageous for PewPewU.
Yeah. And I get that, like, yeah, okay. So Battlefield, they were hovering over it for quite a while. Let's see here. I think that the counter pick for PewFat could be, depending on how this goes, could either be Yoshi's Story or it could be like a big long stage like Pokemon Stadium or just FD. And you take the platforms out of it entirely.
Ooh, okay. Almost a spike from aX there.
Yep. Ooh. Yeah, one thing that's definitely going to need to happen is they're going to have to find earlier kills on PewPewU. Yeah. Oh my god, aX.
Oh my god, was that fully charged?
That was fully charged.
Oh,
he wanted it on SFAT, and then I think SFAT kind of got out of the situation, and PewPewU fell into his lap, and he's like, all right, I'll take that.
Yeah, I think aX kind of saw it coming, and he was like, you know what, I can just hold this charge.
I can keep holding this, yeah. Okay. Once the Marth has to land on the stage.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Yeah, there's some intense ledge play from the ledge play right now.
And, oh my god, Yoshi!
Oh!
The Yoshi saves?
Yeah, I mean, if Yoshi's not going to make it back, I've never seen that in my life.
We saw some kooky stuff. We saw the Yoshi go down there and down air and into the quick attack, and they both cancel each other out.
Yeah.
What is going on?
I don't know. They could not have had that much time to practice this stuff. They don't live anywhere near each other.
Yeah.
aMSa just piling on the damage here. Yeah, and
Oh, okay. Good kill confirmed.
I really do wonder what they talk about. Oh. I don't know. PewPewU went for a really early up B there. I think he was trying to get caught by the up B so that he could... I'm not sure. That was a strange recovery choice from him.
Right. In that 2-on-1 situation, he had to try something.
Yep. Ooh, SFAT late to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Team combo follow-up. That's an easy hedgehog. There it is.
Good recognition, seeing that you can only air dodge, no jumps. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, they're really pressuring aX, and aMSa just kind of stuck in his shield on that platform. Both players realized it, and they just tacked on the percent.
Yeah, they're kind of going blow for blow right now, and it's... I honestly think, oh my god.
How did aX find that up air?
He's a nut off stage for sure. And I think that's really what's setting apart the difference. They're just able to get a lot of these kills in such earlier percents.
Yeah, I think that's why they wanted to go Battlefield, so we can kind of snake those kills a little bit better.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Up smash probably would have closed it out, but yeah, he was just kind of zoning with the up tilt. And
right. Allowed him to throw that second one, which hit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you see the way aX is just trying to sniff out that roll after the back throw? He wants these gimps on SFAT.
Yeah, he really does.
That's all he really wants right now. Okay. Fortunate stock for aMSa. Ooh, great jump read from aMSa after the jab. Oh no.
Interesting. Yeah, aMSa had to back off there because he wanted to try to get the edge hog.
Yeah.
Oh, see the battlefield lip made it bounce at a Thunder Jolt. Yeah, it bounced and like it stayed active longer than SFAT was ready for.
Huh.
All right, so very much doable for the blue team, but there,
oh my god.
that might be it. Yeah, he's really far away. He's gonna go for the save. Forward air there.
I think you wanted to get like that slight reverse hit, you know, but it was just really difficult to get from that particular position. He wanted like a light hit. There's not really much he could do. And if he committed to side B, he would have been stuck there, and he probably would have got gimped. So
yeah,
he tried his best.
Maybe gotten SFAT gimped as well. It's a tricky situation there. That's yep.
Okay.
aMSa didn't even need to get involved.
Right. PewPewU goes for the quick up B.
It is 1-1.
Yeah. It
is 1-1, and we're moving into Game 3 in a best-of-5 set.
Yeah. The big difference in that game, I think, is definitely the gimps from axe. He just went in on SFAT, as opposed to the previous game, where there was just so much more space in Dreamland. So the Battlefield pick really worked out for them.
Yeah, there was none of that surviving.
Nah, definitely not.
And I think that, you know, for the blue team, they just have to make sure that their spirit doesn't die.
Yeah.
You know? And they can't just try to survive.
No, they definitely thought. That's the final thought of Smashers.
Yeah,
they're just trying to survive, you know?
You gotta play for the W. You gotta dig deep. Remember, for someone like PewPewU who was playing such a phenomenal game 1, just remember like what did that feel like to be in that moment? Yeah,
here's the FD pick.
FD game 3. This.
Oh no!
Wow. SFAT should be alive.
Yeah, that was scary, dude. From like 40%, he went way to the right. But yeah, this is the pick we were talking about earlier. It just looks like it's so much less movement options for aMSa.
Yep. Oh, the egg power shield.
Oh, what a wait from aMSa. Just kind of calling out that drift back.
I thought it might kill, it didn't.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, I guess.
Okay. Oh, both players kind of back off. Huh. Okay.
Axe, clutch.
Yeah.
PewPewU's survivability in these one-on-2 situations is impressive to me.
Yeah, it really is. It's not easy as hard. Up tilt again looks really solid against Yoshi.
Yeah. Just even in terms of like, oh my god,
run off forward into the up air? How does he get these?
Yeah, you cannot mess with this guy in the ledge, man.
No, you really don't want to.
And it's nice too, because for the red team it provides that dynamic. Because aMSa doesn't really have an offstage game, right? aMSa doesn't have. You just don't really get much more than your double jump, so you can't go down there for gimps, you know?
Right. He's really relying on axe for that. For sure. For sure.
So in some ways, you know, it's kind of an eclectic sort of team, but in other ways, there are these little areas where they kind of cover for each other's weaknesses, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they're just bouncing each other back and forth. Blue team counter recover.
Very interesting. It looks like axe is just taking the initiative and aMSa just staying back and egging, and that kind of worked out a little bit for them.
Yeah. aMSa with the aMSa tech.
Yeah.
At 180% on a forward tilt. I'm not even sure why SFAT went for a forward tilt over an up smash.
What a snag from SFAT.
Yeah, that'll
taking away that down B.
One way or another. Yeah.
Oh. Man.
Oh
nice.
My god, that's brutal. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. He tried to back throw Yoshi so that he can maybe go and save SFAT, but there's too many people.
There's too much going on, yeah. There's just too much going on sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, SFAT gets the clean one-on-one there.
Oh!
That could have been big!
If he'd have, like, up-tilted or something?
He went for up smash, which is a pretty decent choice, but just slightly off.
Yeah. That could have been a sick team combo. I mean, it still was.
Yeah, still a decent amount of percent.
Yeah.
Okay. SFAT, not too bad in that 2-on-1. Okay. Wow, great up smash out of shield.
Yeah, aMSa's level of trust in Axe is really... I love what he's doing, whereas he's willing to let Axe take the front line and like almost 1v2 in a way.
Yeah.
And he's just hovering right outside of like effective range where he's like, all right, as soon as things are getting messy for Axe, I'm going to stir things up.
Right. He's been doing that with eggs a little bit, but he does have like pretty fast ground movement, so he can close the distance kind of well.
Yeah, oh my god, forward throw is just going to kill him.
Nice.
That was the most lethal Fox forward throw I've ever seen.
Oh. That almost worked out. Down throw into Pikachu's up smash.
Yeah.
They got some setups.
Axe's recovery impeccable again.
Yep.
Wow, that's really big. Losing SFAT there is really, really big.
Yeah, and there's no way. He tried to go for a Gimp on Yoshi, but double jump
Oh!
canceled it.
I respect it. I think that was a sick choice from PewPewU, but...
Oh my god.
God. They take game 2.
Man, they can. Both those characters can grab ledge so fast.
Yeah.
Oh man. Really cool.
Jeez.
They got that timing down on lock with the forward smash on Pikachu.
Yeah.
When Axe is pumped, we can do this.
Yeah, they're starting to realize, like, we can do this, you know?
It's kind of crazy. It feels like Axe and aMSa are still, like, haven't seen their full potential yet, you know? They're still, like, figuring out little nuances in their like, team's dynamic.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, they would, yes. It's wild to see, and even at that level where they're still kind of honing their synergy, the fact that they've come this far to where they're looking like they're going to take this set over PewFat is just insane.
Right. Kind of nuts. But they're PewFat's taking it in stride. They've been in this position before. They're veterans of the doubles game. They're no strangers to matchups they're not seen before.
That's right.
Surprising that FD actually is one of the matches they lost, though. I thought that was going to be a pretty strong counter pick for them.
Yeah.
Oh, SFAT.
All right.
Oh, what a jab reset!
Oh.
aMSa's nuts. Oh, barely misses.
Yeah, he goes for the meteor there. I like how it's cool too how, you know, oh my god, dude.
They both are so hungry for the Gimp.
Everyone just dies off the bottom. It's funny because in singles, aMSa will always go for, off the jab reads, he'll go for up airs to get the long combo. And in doubles, he's like, nah, I don't need all that. I'm going to do nair down smash. I need you off stage now. Yeah. Because he knows that in doubles, that like that time factor is present, where it's not so in singles. You know?
If anything, he should have let Pikachu go and finish up the kill rather than risk it all with what you tried.
Yeah.
Because like we were saying before, the double jump is just so committing. Oh! Nice.
The meteor strike from Yoshi's forward air is certainly it's weirder of a timing than I think a lot of people expect. Because you fly down almost immediately. There's none of that the hit stop frames like Ganon Stomp, for example.
Sure.
Oh.
Okay.
A little bit of a miscommunication there from PewFat, but it worked out just fine.
That tech off the up smash doesn't allow blue team to get anything. Yeah, right. Okay. Man, the tail is so long.
It's actually quite long, yeah. I think it's longer in front than it is behind. I like to tech back into the stage. I think it's...
I'm just going to get the like, really meaty hit of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That actually worked out really well for SFAT.
And he combos off his egg.
Oh. SFAT dying off the top, but we're seeing that game 1 PewPewU where he is just kind of staying alive.
Yeah. And blue team really needs this with how fast SFAT stocks are just depleted.
Yeah, I think that's probably been at least for Axe, I think that's been a core part of his strategy is like, let me really focus on gimping SFAT.
And the other changeup is that it feels like aMSa's doing really well on his one-on-one as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a tough position for SFAT.
aMSa's both playing more passive, I think, overall. And when he's getting into the 1v1s, he's, you know, he's performing well. He's choosing very safe options, first of all.
Yeah, and really strong meaty hits. Okay. Oh my god.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of hits. Okay.
They got 2v1 time now on SFAT. This could be huge.
Oh, that's scary. He snagged the ledge so fast.
Yup. And you saw Axe go onto that side platform. He was looking for the up smash kill.
Right.
SFAT has to stay alive. They cannot afford to lose SFAT. If they lose SFAT, the set is basically over.
Right.
Axe going for a jump read here.
Oh, just a little bit too high for SFAT's up air.
SFAT's and he's in a dangerous spot right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's bagging off. He's bagging all the way out.
They can actually control so much vertical power with Pikachu's Thunder and just the double jumps from Yoshi's.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't want to contest this at all. Gives them time. Okay. Yeah, I was curious to see whether they would talk a little bit in between with this slight little intermission. Okay. A lot of pressure on SFAT though right now.
Yeah.
He's really gonna make or break this game. Okay, he's taking it safe. Oh my god.
aMSa's at such a high percent that jab sends him all the way to the side platform. That's big.
That's a good grab from PewPewU.
Yeah, that's very big. And now aMSa is in the exact same spot that SFAT's in.
Right. Oh, that egg! And he follows it!
I don't know if that was like the weak hit of down smash, but SFAT didn't go as far as I sort of thought he might.
Right. Oh.
Wow, that nair. And with Axe at 13 and PewPewU, even if aMSa dies right now, this is
still tough. Still tough.
Super tough for PewPewU.
Two characters that are so good at gimping. Oh my god.
The down smash, oh my god. Axe and aMSa take it.
Dude, he was sent flying. What percent was he at? I feel like
113?
Oh man.
God, the...
Ooh, and the pop-off. That is actually a very crazy victory
That's
for
a
them.
huge win.
That's a huge win.
That's a crazy win. Honestly, like, for Axe and aMSa, that's a very convincing